Hey there, truth seekers. Professor Paradox 404 here. It's good to have you back. Before we begin, plug in your headphones. Every detail matters here. Close your eyes for a second. Breathe in. Because what you're about to hear isn't just a story. It's a warning, a memory, or maybe a suppressed truth no one was supposed to remember. Let's begin. What would you do if something larger than Earth appeared silently in our skies? Completely invisible to the naked eye, but undeniably there. No warning, no explanation, just orbiting, watching. For the past several weeks, high-altitude satellites have detected gravitational anomalies that shouldn't exist. Orbit paths subtly distorted, signals scrambled. But when independent astronomers tried to trace the source, their findings were scrubbed from public databases within hours. One of them, a respected astrophysicist from Chile, posted a cryptic message before disappearing. It's not a moon, it's not a planet, it's something else. Yet the evidence is mounting. Deep space observatories picking up black body readings from nothing, military satellites going dark, and encrypted comms leaking from NORAD warning of a classified presence in low Earth orbit. People are calling it many things. A rogue planet, an artificial world, a remnant of an ancient intelligence. But one thing is certain, it should not be there, and it's moving, with intention. The more we uncover, the more terrifying it becomes. Symbols from ancient cultures match the frequency patterns now emerging from radio telescopes. Some say it's just data noise. Others, those who've seen the raw footage, say it's a countdown, a signal, a message directed at us. But here's the part that still keeps me up at night. This thing isn't just orbiting. It's interacting with gravity, with magnetism, and maybe with our minds. Before we go deeper, before I show you the frame-by-frame footage they were never supposed to leak, I need to ask you something important. If any part of this story stirs something in you, if you've ever looked at the night sky and felt like something was staring back, hit the like button. It's not about algorithms. It's about showing you're one of the few still paying attention. And I want to hear from you. Seriously, have you ever experienced anything strange? An unexplained shift in mood? Dreams that feel not like yours? A sudden pull to look up for no reason? Drop a comment below. You're not alone. There are more of us. And your story might help someone else feel a little less crazy tonight. And if this kind of truth, the kind they bury in classified archives and erase from public memory, is what you came here for, make sure you subscribe. This channel, Profas, Paradox 404, is where the buried comes back to life. No filters, no noise. Just the unspoken, the unbelievable, and the undeniably real. Now, let me show you exactly when this colossal object first made contact, and why its arrival may not be random at all. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and felt that familiar mix of awe and unease? Like something's out there, watching, waiting. Not just the stars, but something far larger, far more incomprehensible. What if I told you that orbiting right now, just beyond our sight, is a colossal body, something bigger than Earth itself, circling our planet in silence? It's not a satellite, not a man-made object, but a cosmic giant whose existence has been hidden from public knowledge for decades. And the truth behind it? It's far more unsettling than anything you've heard in the mainstream. This isn't some sci-fi fantasy or baseless conspiracy theory. It's a reality that defies our understanding of physics and challenges everything we thought we knew about the space surrounding us. The idea that a body larger than Earth is orbiting close enough to affect us, gravitationally, energetically, even psychologically, is terrifying because it suggests forces at play beyond our control. Forces that governments and secret agencies have worked hard to conceal. For centuries, humanity has looked outward, mapping the stars, charting planets, and exploring the limits of our solar system. But what if the biggest secret has been lurking in our own backyard, in the shadows of Earth's orbit? Scientists and whistleblowers alike have hinted at anomalies, strange gravitational readings, unexplained disruptions in satellite trajectories, and gaps in observational data that don't add up. There are whispers in classified circles about an object so massive it warps space-time around it. An invisible presence disrupting not just our instruments but the very fabric of reality as we know it. Imagine the implications. A body larger than Earth, moving with a purpose, a rhythm that doesn't align with natural celestial mechanics. What if this colossal entity isn't just a passive rock or cold celestial mass, but something alive or controlled by an intelligence beyond our comprehension? How would that change everything we believe about our place in the universe? Would it mean we're no longer the center of the story, but a minor player in a cosmic game far bigger and far more dangerous than any government dossier has ever admitted? The effects we feel on Earth, subtle shifts in electromagnetic fields, unexplained natural phenomena, even collective shifts in human consciousness, might all be tied to this hidden, orbiting giant. This is not science fiction. It's the edge of science fact, a realm where astrophysics blends with metaphysics and where the normal rules begin to bend and break. The entity's presence questions the very foundations of our physical laws. Gravitational anomalies that can't be explained by known celestial bodies. Mysterious energy fluctuations detected by deep space probes. Even secret communications intercepted by space agencies hint at something ancient and colossal lurking just out of reach. So, how did this giant body escape detection for so long? The answer lies not just in the limitations of our technology, but in a web of deliberate obfuscation. Multiple agencies have altered data, suppressed findings, and manipulated public knowledge to keep this truth buried. The implications of revealing such a cosmic behemoth would be profound, threatening established power structures, challenging religious and scientific dogma, and shaking humanity's collective psyche. It's a secret so heavy that it requires layers of deception to keep it from becoming public knowledge. And yet, here we are, peeling back those layers. What we are uncovering is not just about an object orbiting Earth. It's about the shifting dynamics of reality itself. This colossal body's orbit coincides with a series of strange events. Sudden shifts in global weather patterns, inexplicable phenomena witnessed by eyewitnesses, and electronic disturbances that can't be linked to human technology. These aren't coincidences. They are clues pointing to a reality that is far more complex and unsettling than we've been allowed to see. In many ways, this secret giant acts like a mirror, reflecting our deepest fears and our greatest hopes. It forces us to confront uncomfortable questions. Are we truly alone? Is Earth just a speck within a vast, interconnected cosmic web? And most importantly, what does the future hold if this colossal body is moving closer? Or if its orbit begins to destabilize? Could this be a harbinger of something new? A shift in consciousness? Or even a collision with the unknown? As we delve deeper, keep in mind that what you're about to hear is pieced together from leaked documents, eyewitness accounts, and data that the mainstream media refuses to touch. This is the kind of story that challenges your perception of reality and forces you to question everything you've ever accepted as truth. So, buckle up, because what comes next isn't just about space or science. It's about our survival, our future, and the very essence of what it means to be human. This is the beginning of a journey into the shadows of Earth's orbit, where colossal secrets dwell, and the boundaries of reality blur. And we're only scratching the surface. When you start to dig into the details of this colossal body orbiting Earth, what quickly becomes clear is how much of what we know about our own planet's surroundings is carefully filtered, almost sanitized, by official channels. But behind the curtain of public knowledge, a complex tapestry of hidden data, cryptic signals, and unexplained anomalies paints a vastly different picture. It's like staring at the sky through a glass that's been intentionally fogged, just enough to obscure the truth, but not enough to keep the most persistent from seeing hints of what lies beyond. Satellite tracking data, for instance, often shows gaps or inconsistencies near this object's orbit. Glitches so peculiar that even seasoned astrophysicists scratch their heads. These are not simple errors or instrument failures, but patterns suggesting something massive is interfering, warping the electromagnetic field around Earth in ways no known natural satellite could. Governments deny these findings or reclassify them under vague terms like classified project or experimental payload. But the evidence leaks out piece by piece, surfacing in whispers within space research communities and classified forums. But it's not just the raw data that raises alarms. It's the subtle, almost imperceptible changes on Earth that seem to echo the presence of this enormous body. Have you ever felt sudden waves of unease or noticed unusual shifts in weather patterns that scientists struggle to explain? These disturbances might be more than coincidence. The gravitational pull from such a massive object, larger than Earth itself, could be tugging at the very tectonic plates beneath our feet, influencing volcanic activity, earthquakes, and even the jet streams that control our climate. The consequences aren't just theoretical. They ripple through our daily lives, affecting the world in ways that remain hidden in plain sight. Even more intriguing and unsettling are the reports from satellite engineers, pilots, and astronauts who describe inexplicable phenomena during missions or flights near the affected orbital zones. Flickering instruments, momentary loss of communications, and strange visual anomalies are dismissed officially as technical glitches. But those who experience them know better. These accounts hint at electromagnetic interference that can only be caused by something extraordinarily powerful and unusual. Some insiders believe the object's influence extends into the electromagnetic spectrum, causing disruptions that could impact everything from GPS navigation to global communications, subtly manipulating the flow of information on a planetary scale. And yet, despite all these hints and fragments of truth, public awareness remains minimal. This raises a profound question. Why would such a colossal presence be kept hidden from the masses? The answer lies at the intersection of power, control, and fear. Acknowledging the existence of an enormous body larger than Earth, orbiting so close, would shatter our understanding of the cosmos and challenge the narratives that underpin governments and scientific authorities. It would force humanity to confront uncomfortable realities about our vulnerability, our place in the universe, and the fragile illusion of control we cling to. There's also the psychological and societal impact to consider. Imagine the chaos that could erupt if the truth were fully exposed. Panic, disbelief, or worse, denial so fierce it fractures communities. That's why disinformation campaigns, data manipulation, and secrecy have been employed to maintain order, even as the truth seeps out in bits and pieces. This colossal body represents a paradigm shift, one that governments might not be ready or willing to face openly. But the story doesn't end with just knowing this body exists and the impact it has on Earth. Some experts and whistleblowers suggest there's something even more mysterious at play. The object might not be entirely natural. Some theories propose it could be a remnant of an ancient cosmic event, a rogue planet captured by Earth's gravity, or even a vessel of unknown origin, possibly artificial, possibly alive. These possibilities open a Pandora's box of questions about life, intelligence, and cosmic purpose. Could this colossal orbiting body be a guardian, a prison, or a harbinger? Or is it something beyond human comprehension, operating on scales and dimensions we're barely beginning to grasp? Consider the profound implications if this massive entity holds the key to dimensions beyond our reality, to energies and forces science has yet to fully understand. The anomalies around it, gravitational fluctuations, energy fields, even distortions in time perception reported by some observers, hint at a reality far stranger than the one we live in daily. If this colossal body is a nexus where multiple realities converge, or a gateway to other planes of existence, then the questions shift from "what is it?" to what does it mean for us? Advanced detection methods are often restricted to a handful of military and intelligence agencies who control the flow of information. Public space agencies are either unaware, restricted, or complicit in maintaining the veil of secrecy. Leaks and whistleblower testimonies, though rare and often dismissed, keep the fire of curiosity burning, revealing small but powerful truths hidden in shadows. And while this colossal body remains largely unseen, its influence might already be reshaping Earth's future. Shifts in energy grids, unexpected changes in the magnetosphere, and subtle collective shifts in human consciousness could all be signs that we are entering a new phase of existence, one intertwined with the presence of this orbiting giant. This is not a passive object drifting in space. It's an active, dynamic force that might be signaling a transformation for humanity itself. As we explore deeper, keep in mind these aren't just speculative ideas or sci-fi plots. The evidence is scattered, often subtle, but consistent enough to demand serious attention. The gravitational disturbances, the electromagnetic anomalies, the mysterious effects on human perception, all point to a reality we can no longer ignore. And if this giant body is influencing not just Earth's physical environment, but our very minds and souls, then understanding it becomes an urgent priority. As we explore deeper, keep in mind these aren't just speculative ideas or sci-fi plots. The evidence is scattered, often subtle, but consistent enough to demand serious attention. The gravitational disturbances, the electromagnetic anomalies, the mysterious effects on human perception, all point to a reality we can no longer ignore. And if this giant body is influencing not just Earth's physical environment, but our very minds and souls, then understanding it becomes an urgent priority. So, as you process this information, ask yourself, how would it change your perspective if you truly accepted that something colossal, bigger than Earth itself, silently orbits above us? What emotions does that stir? Fear, curiosity, wonder, or perhaps a strange sense of destiny? The story is just beginning to unfold, and the secrets hidden in the shadows of Earth's orbit are waiting to be uncovered. If you're feeling the weight of this revelation, or if it's stirring something deep inside you, drop a word or phrase in the comments, something that captures what this makes you feel. Sharing your thoughts helps us connect and deepen this exploration together. Your voice matters in this journey. Imagine for a moment what it truly means for a colossal body, larger than Earth itself, to be silently orbiting us. This isn't just a scientific anomaly or a cosmic coincidence. It's a profound disruption of everything we thought we understood about our place in the universe. The implications ripple through every facet of our existence, from the physics governing our planet to the hidden dimensions of consciousness that many have only dared to speculate about. Scientists have long focused on the moon, asteroids, and distant planets, but this enormous object, lurking so close, changes the entire game. It challenges the very foundation of astronomy, physics, and even spirituality. What if this colossal presence is not just a physical mass, but a kind of entity, an influence that interacts with Earth's energy fields, bending the laws of gravity and time itself? It's no longer just about orbit or size. It's about the unseen forces that ripple through our reality, affecting our perceptions, our emotions, and perhaps even our fate. For decades, whispers have circulated among fringe scientists, military insiders, and occult researchers about strange phenomena linked to this orbital giant. Unexplained shifts in Earth's magnetic field, inexplicable changes in time perception, and sudden surges in unexplained atmospheric energy seem to align with its trajectory. Many have reported feelings of unease, strange dreams, or a deep, almost instinctual awareness when this body is closest to us in its orbit. These accounts can't be dismissed as mere coincidence. They suggest a subtle but persistent influence on human consciousness, hinting at a connection between this colossal object and the mysterious forces that some call dimensional overlaps or cosmic gateways. This presence seems to blur the boundaries between what we see and what we sense, between objective reality and subjective experience. As we delve into the scientific records and classified leaks, we find a pattern. This orbiting giant has been tracked, analyzed, and deliberately hidden from the public eye. Governments and secret agencies have amassed data but remain tight-lipped, fueling conspiracy theories about why such a massive body has been kept secret. Some speculate it's a containment effort, to prevent panic or to control access to knowledge that could shatter societal norms. Others believe it's a warning, a sign of a cosmic event looming on the horizon, one that will irrevocably change human civilization. What if this massive body is a harbinger of transformation, a celestial trigger for evolution, both physical and spiritual? The scientific community may hesitate to admit it, but the anomalies recorded cannot be ignored. The mysterious gravitational waves, the unexplainable energy fluctuations, the sudden appearance of strange symbols in satellite images, all point toward something far greater than a simple orbiting mass. This is a phenomenon that intersects astrophysics, metaphysics, and conspiracy, drawing us into a larger cosmic mystery. Have you ever felt a shift in your own reality? A moment when time seemed to slow or stretch, when your surroundings felt charged with a strange energy. These aren't random experiences. They could be subtle indicators of this colossal body's proximity or influence. As we continue to uncover more about this orbiting enigma, it's important to hold on to these personal reflections, these intuitive nudges, because they connect us not just to the facts, but to the deeper truth behind this phenomenon. I invite you to reflect on what it means to live under the shadow of something so immense, something that defies conventional explanation and stretches the limits of our understanding. How does this knowledge reshape your view of reality? Does it spark fear, wonder, hope? These questions don't have easy answers, but they are the key to unlocking the next chapter of our story. Feel free to share in the comments a word or phrase that captures your reaction to this revelation. It could be astonishment, fear, awakening, or anything that resonates with you. Your perspective is part of this unfolding narrative. The idea of a colossal body orbiting Earth feels like something ripped straight from the pages of science fiction. Yet the data and testimonies we uncover point to a reality far stranger and more profound. This isn't merely about a physical presence in space. It's about the invisible threads that connect this enormous entity to the very fabric of our world and our existence. Imagine how our ancestors might have perceived such a phenomenon. An immense, unknowable force silently circling overhead, influencing tides, seasons, and even human consciousness without revealing its true nature. The whispers of ancient civilizations, encoded myths, and lost knowledge suggest they might have known more than we realize, hinting at a hidden history where cosmic forces played a direct role in shaping life on Earth. The patterns we detect today, from unexplained gravitational anomalies to shifts in electromagnetic fields, suggest a dynamic interaction rather than a passive orbit. This celestial giant appears to engage with Earth on multiple levels: physical, energetic, and even metaphysical. Scientists who have dared to analyze these anomalies describe disturbances in time perception and inexplicable surges of energy that can alter human mood, cognition, and even the biological rhythms of plants and animals. It's as if this body is not just orbiting, but communicating, influencing the very energy grid that sustains life here. These phenomena challenge conventional astrophysics, pushing us to consider the possibility that we are part of a cosmic system far more complex and interactive than previously imagined. What if the presence of this colossal entity is a trigger, an awakening catalyst for humanity? This notion aligns with accounts from whistleblowers and insiders who hint at a secret awareness within government agencies about this orbiting body's role in a larger cosmic event. Could this be the silent countdown to a paradigm shift? A moment when human consciousness will evolve to perceive dimensions and realities that until now have been inaccessible? The idea stirs deep emotions, hope, fear, wonder, because it touches on the essence of what it means to be human in an ever-expanding universe. The possibility that we are on the verge of crossing a threshold into something vastly unknown invites us to rethink our place in the cosmos and confront the limits of our understanding. Reflect on this. What if the colossal body is not just a physical object, but a gateway, a conduit through which energies and information flow, reshaping not only our reality, but the collective human psyche? As we explore these hidden truths, we must ask ourselves how prepared we are for the changes that might come. Are we ready to face the unknown, to embrace the mystery? Or will we resist, clinging to outdated worldviews? The tension between fear and curiosity is palpable, fueling the urgency to seek answers and connect the dots before the next phase unfolds. There's a subtle yet profound shift in the way we perceive space and time when confronted with a phenomenon as colossal as this orbiting body. It forces us to question everything we once took for granted: our place in the solar system, the stability of Earth's orbit, and even the very laws of physics as we know them. Scientists in the field of astrophysics and quantum mechanics are beginning to explore ideas once considered fringe, such as space-time distortions and dimensional overlaps, to explain the strange behaviors linked to this massive celestial entity. It's as if this giant presence warps the fabric of reality around us, pulling at the threads that connect matter and energy, consciousness, and space. These are not just speculative theories anymore. New data from satellite anomalies, unexplained gravitational waves, and electromagnetic fluxes compel us to listen and look deeper. Imagine for a moment what it means to have a body larger than Earth silently circling us, not just as a distant moon or asteroid, but as a massive object whose gravity subtly influences oceans, atmosphere, and even geological activity. Tides have always been linked to the moon's pull, but this new presence hints at secondary gravitational effects that could explain mysterious shifts in tectonic plates, sudden climate anomalies, and energy surges reported by researchers in remote areas. The planet we call home, it seems, is not isolated in the cold emptiness of space, but caught in a delicate cosmic dance with this immense partner, a dance whose choreography we have barely begun to understand. What if this gravitational interplay is also affecting the human body? Given that we are largely water, sensitive to electromagnetic and gravitational shifts, the idea that we could be unknowingly syncing with something so vast yet invisible creates a profound emotional tension, a blend of awe and vulnerability that many people feel but struggle to articulate. Beyond the physical consequences, there are increasing reports of strange phenomena linked to this orbiting giant. Unexplained lights in the sky, shifts in perception, and collective dreams filled with symbolism that seems to reference this colossal entity. These reports come not only from isolated individuals, but from entire communities, indigenous groups, and even scientific teams who have observed changes in natural patterns coinciding with the orbiting body's movements. Could it be that this presence is not only a celestial object, but a beacon or signal, interacting with Earth's consciousness field in ways we have never seen before? The concept of planetary consciousness is gaining traction in some scientific circles, proposing that Earth itself is a living system capable of interacting with cosmic forces on a higher level. If this colossal body is a catalyst in such a process, what does that mean for our spiritual evolution and collective destiny? The implications reach far beyond astronomy. They touch the very core of human identity and our understanding of life itself. This raises a question that many find difficult to face. Is this massive orbiting body a threat, or is it an invitation? An invitation to evolve, to awaken to realities beyond our current comprehension? The fear that such a presence might disrupt life as we know it is natural, but so is the hope that it could mark the dawn of a new era, a convergence between humanity and a cosmic intelligence that has been observing us, guiding us, or simply waiting for the right moment to reveal itself. This tension between dread and curiosity, destruction and creation, mirrors the dual nature of the unknown, both terrifying and awe-inspiring. A mystery that demands we open our minds and hearts to what might be coming next. As you absorb these ideas, think about the symbols or words that resonate with your own experience of this story. Is it cosmic dance, awakening, invisible influence, or something else? Sharing your thoughts below can help us build a community of seekers who face these unsettling truths together. Your perspective matters more than you realize. It's part of the collective awakening that this colossal presence might be triggering. The discovery of this colossal orbiting body hasn't just challenged scientific models. It's shaken the very foundations of global security and political dynamics. Behind the closed doors of the highest government agencies, a silent battle is unfolding. A struggle to understand and control what many call the Great Orb. Classified briefings reveal a desperate race to decode its origins and intentions. Is it a natural phenomenon, a relic from another dimension, or perhaps an engineered object placed intentionally by an unknown intelligence? These questions linger unanswered, fueling speculation and paranoia alike. Military satellites and surveillance systems have been repurposed to track this massive body with unprecedented precision. Yet the more we learn, the more enigmatic it becomes. Some officials worry about its gravitational impact, destabilizing satellites, disrupting communication networks, and even interfering with the Earth's magnetic field. Others suspect it might be a harbinger of a new cosmic order, a force that could either annihilate or elevate human civilization, depending on how we respond. The tension is palpable among those who hold the information. Some advocate for disclosure to prepare humanity, while others fear mass panic or exploitation. This conflict is mirrored in the shifting alliances and covert operations happening worldwide. Countries traditionally at odds are now quietly collaborating on secret research, pooling resources to develop technologies that could either harness the energy of this gigantic body or shield us from its potential dangers. Scientists with backgrounds in astrophysics, quantum mechanics, and even consciousness studies are brought together under classified programs that few outside their inner circles know exist. It's a stark reminder that what we see on the surface, the news headlines, the political posturing, is just a fragment of a much larger, more complex puzzle. Emotionally, this reality weighs heavily on those involved. Imagine carrying the knowledge that a force far greater than anything humanity has faced before is orbiting just beyond our skies, invisible to most, yet intimately entwined with our planet's fate. The psychological toll is immense. Reports of anxiety, existential dread, and even mass hallucinations linked to this knowledge have surfaced among select groups. The pressure to maintain secrecy while grappling with a growing sense of cosmic insignificance challenges even the strongest minds. For us watching from the outside, this raises profound questions. How do we prepare for something beyond our comprehension? Can humanity unite when faced with a truth that shatters conventional reality? What sacrifices will be demanded? And what new understanding will emerge from this unprecedented cosmic encounter? The Great Orb isn't just an astronomical curiosity. It's a mirror reflecting our deepest fears and highest hopes. As we dive deeper into the implications of this colossal body orbiting Earth, a chilling thought emerges. What if it's not just a silent passenger, but an active player in a cosmic drama we barely understand? The presence of something this vast, larger than Earth itself, alters not only our physical environment, but potentially the very fabric of reality as we know it. Researchers working behind closed doors hint at strange phenomena: time distortions, unexpected shifts in gravitational fields, and even anomalies in electromagnetic waves that seem directly linked to this enormous orbiting entity. These aren't just scientific curiosities. They suggest a profound interaction between the Great Orb and our planet's natural systems. One of the most unsettling revelations comes from classified astrophysical data leaks. The object appears to emit signals, complex pattern transmissions that defy known physics and hint at an intelligence or a technology far beyond human comprehension. What could this mean? Are we being observed? Or is this a warning, a beacon, or even a call? The emotional weight of this possibility is enormous. It forces us to confront questions that humanity has long avoided. Are we alone in the universe? And if not, what does contact, whether direct or indirect, mean for our survival, our culture, and our very identity? At the same time, whispers from insiders speak of shadow projects, aiming to harness the power of the Great Orb. These covert operations, buried deep within black budgets, push the boundaries of science and ethics. Could we control such a force? Or are we merely pawns in a game played by powers beyond our understanding? The risks are enormous. Tampering with such a cosmic giant could trigger catastrophic consequences, yet the potential rewards, unimaginable energy sources, breakthroughs in technology, even the key to human transcendence, keep these projects alive and fiercely guarded. The psychological impact on those who know these truths is profound. The knowledge carries a paradoxical weight, awe and terror, hope and despair intertwined. For many, it feels like standing on the edge of a cosmic abyss, staring into the unknown with both fascination and fear. The idea that this gargantuan body could be a catalyst for a transformative leap in human evolution is intoxicating yet deeply unsettling. Have you ever felt that mix of wonder and dread when facing something utterly beyond your control? That delicate balance between fear and fascination? If so, share your experience below. Sometimes these feelings connect us in ways words cannot fully express. There's something profoundly unsettling about a colossal body, larger than Earth itself, silently orbiting our planet. It's a truth that defies everything we've been taught, challenging the foundations of astronomy, physics, and even our sense of security. Imagine the sheer scale, something so massive that it could engulf continents, yet somehow it moves through the darkness above us, almost invisible to the naked eye, hidden beyond the veil of known space. This is no ordinary celestial object. This is a mystery that tugs at the edges of reality, blending scientific inquiry with existential dread. For centuries, humans have looked up at the night sky with wonder, mapping stars and planets, confident that we understand the cosmic neighborhood. But this changes everything. Scientists first noticed unusual gravitational anomalies, subtle distortions in Earth's orbit and tides that couldn't be explained by the moon or any known celestial body. Satellites detected faint signals, patterns of energy that didn't match anything cataloged before. Over time, these anomalies coalesced into a theory too shocking for many to accept. A gargantuan object, larger than our own world, is in a steady orbit around Earth. The implications are staggering. What is it? How did it get here? And perhaps most terrifyingly, why hasn't it been noticed until now? The answers are buried beneath layers of classified data and whispered secrets among the world's top space agencies and military contractors. Behind closed doors, scientists are working against the clock to decipher the nature of this body. Is it a rogue planet captured by Earth's gravity? A remnant of a cosmic collision? Or something altogether different? An artificial structure, the product of technology so advanced it challenges human comprehension. These questions aren't just academic. They strike at the heart of human survival. A body this massive exerts immense gravitational forces, capable of altering Earth's tides, triggering seismic activity, even affecting the delicate balance that sustains life. Already, unexplained environmental shifts, odd weather patterns, sudden magnetic disturbances have been correlated with the body's position in orbit. It's as if our planet and this colossal presence are engaged in a silent dance, one that holds unpredictable consequences for everyone living beneath the sky. At the same time, rumors swirl of covert government programs working to monitor or even control this body. Names like Project Sentinel and Operation Eclipse have leaked through the ranks of whistleblowers. Shadowy initiatives that harness cutting-edge technologies, from quantum entanglement detectors to dark energy scanners. The goal? To understand this colossal presence and, if possible, mitigate any threats it might pose. Yet the deeper they dig, the more unsettling the findings become. Some insiders whisper of strange phenomena, electromagnetic disruptions, time distortions near monitoring stations, even psychological effects on personnel assigned to these projects. It's a reminder that tampering with forces beyond our understanding can come with grave costs. And this isn't just a story about science or politics. It's deeply human. It's about fear and curiosity, wonder and terror. It's about confronting the unknown in a way that challenges everything we thought was true. How do you prepare your mind for the possibility that our place in the universe is far less certain than we believed? That the skies above, once seen as vast and predictable, hide secrets too enormous to fully grasp? Think for a moment about the feeling of waking up to a truth so big it changes your reality overnight. What would that mean for you? For your loved ones? For humanity as a whole? The knowledge of this orbiting giant carries a weight that few can bear alone. It forces us to question not only what's out there, but who we are in the grand cosmic story. This is a moment of reckoning, a crossroads between denial and acceptance, ignorance and awakening. The colossal body above us is more than a scientific anomaly. It's a catalyst for transformation. And as its presence becomes impossible to ignore, we must ask ourselves, are we ready to face what's coming? What will it mean when this giant no longer remains distant, but begins to shape the fate of Earth in ways we can barely imagine? I invite you to share your thoughts below, whether it's a single word, a feeling, or a question that this revelation sparks in you. Because in moments like this, our collective awareness is the strongest tool we have to navigate the unknown. When we delve deeper into the enigma of this colossal body orbiting Earth, the layers of mystery only multiply. It's no longer just about its immense size or strange gravitational effects. It's about the cryptic signals and inexplicable phenomena that surround it. Scientists analyzing the data from space observatories have detected bursts of electromagnetic interference that seem almost intentional. These pulses don't resemble any natural cosmic phenomenon we know. No pulsar, no quasar, no asteroid trail. Instead, they hint at a pattern, a code embedded in the cosmic noise. What could it mean? Are we witnessing a form of communication? And if so, who or what is trying to reach us? This question pulls at the very core of human curiosity and fear. The idea that this giant object might harbor intelligence, be it alien technology or some ancient cosmic relic, shifts the narrative from passive observation to an urgent existential dilemma. Every day, astronomers pore over the data, trying to decode the patterns, while deep underground, government agencies and secretive organizations scramble to interpret what these signals might mean for humanity's future. The tension is palpable. On one hand, the hope of contact with extraterrestrial intelligence. On the other, the dread of encountering something beyond our control or understanding. Theories abound in scientific circles and conspiracy forums alike. Some speculate that this body is a dormant alien craft, a vessel drifting silently, waiting to be awakened. Others believe it to be a fragment of a cosmic megastructure, remnants of an ancient civilization's attempt to manipulate space-time itself. Then there's the chilling hypothesis that this colossal mass is a warning, a harbinger of something far darker, a cosmic storm brewing on the horizon, threatening to disrupt life as we know it. Meanwhile, the effects on Earth grow harder to ignore. Strange atmospheric phenomena ripple across the globe. Unexplained auroras in places they've never appeared before. Magnetic anomalies disrupting technology. Even reports of fleeting shadows in the skies, captured in grainy videos that circulate in the deepest corners of the internet. People around the world are beginning to feel the weight of this presence, sensing that something profound is unfolding above them. It's at this crossroads between science and the unknown that we find ourselves asking, what does this mean for humanity's place in the universe? How do we reconcile the scale of this discovery with our everyday lives, our beliefs, our hopes? The colossal orbiting body isn't just an astronomical curiosity. It's a mirror reflecting our deepest fears and wildest dreams. It forces us to confront the possibility that we are not alone, and perhaps never were. What if this presence is less a threat and more an invitation? An invitation to expand our understanding, to evolve beyond the limits of our current reality. These are questions without easy answers, yet they demand our attention, our courage, and our unity. We've come so far into this incredible journey, peeling back layers of mystery around the colossal body that orbits our planet. But now, as we stand on the brink of the unknown, the questions grow even heavier, more personal. This isn't just about a giant object bigger than Earth silently circling in space. It's about the fragile thread that connects us to the universe. The fragile sense of security we once took for granted, now trembling with uncertainty. What does it mean for us, for our future, for the very fabric of reality as we know it? Scientists warn that this massive presence isn't passive. Observations reveal subtle shifts in Earth's magnetic fields and changes in the delicate balance of our atmosphere. Could these be early signs of a deeper interaction? Some theories suggest this body might be a cosmic beacon, transmitting or receiving signals we've yet to decipher. Others whisper darker possibilities, that this is a force beyond human control, an alien intelligence observing us, waiting for a moment to act, or perhaps a remnant of a cosmic event that still holds untapped power. The emotional weight of these possibilities is hard to carry. For all our technological advances, we remain vulnerable, small specks in a vast, indifferent universe. Yet here we are, trying to understand, trying to grasp what it means to share this space with something so enormous and unknown. It's impossible not to feel a profound sense of connection and isolation at once. Connection, because this shared experience of confronting the unknown unites humanity in a way nothing else has. Isolation, because we are fundamentally alone in the dark void, facing an entity that dwarfs our planet and defies every known law of physics. This paradox hits us deeply, stirring emotions from awe to dread. Imagine staring up at the night sky, knowing that something colossal, something with its own mysterious purpose, watches silently, orbiting us like a shadow we can't escape. But here's the twist. This isn't just a scientific curiosity or a cosmic horror story. It's a mirror reflecting back to us what it means to be human. Our fears, our hopes, our endless drive to explore and understand. This enormous presence forces us to question everything. Who are we? What is our place in the grand cosmic design? Are we truly alone, or part of a larger, more intricate web of existence that we've barely begun to comprehend? This is the kind of question that keeps you awake at night, heart pounding, mind racing, struggling to find peace in the chaos of uncertainty. More than that, it's about choice. The presence of this colossal body, whatever it truly is already reshaping how we see ourselves and our future. It challenges our assumptions about technology, space exploration, and even the essence of life itself. Are we ready to evolve? To embrace a new reality that transcends what we've always believed? Or will we resist, holding on to old paradigms even as they crumble? This moment in history is a crossroads, a cosmic threshold that demands courage and openness. I want you to imagine for a moment the ripple effect this discovery could have on your own life. How would it change the way you see your daily struggles, your dreams, your relationships? There's something deeply human in facing the unknown together, something that sparks resilience and profound transformation. Maybe this orbiting giant is not a threat, but an invitation, a call to awaken, to expand our consciousness beyond earthbound fears and limits. At the same time, the mystery grows thicker. Governments remain tight-lipped, classified files surface in whispers, and conspiracy theories swirl like storms. What is being hidden from the public? What truths are buried beneath layers of secrecy? These questions fuel our curiosity and skepticism, driving us deeper into the enigma. We become detectives, explorers of the unseen, piecing together fragments of evidence that hint at a reality far stranger than fiction. In this moment, your voice becomes vital. What do you feel when you think about this colossal body? Are you gripped by fear, awe, curiosity, or a strange mixture of all three? Share a word or phrase in the comments that captures your emotional response to this cosmic enigma. Your reaction adds a new layer to this collective journey, a reminder that we are all part of this unfolding story. Remember, this story isn't just about what's out there, but what's within us. The colossal body orbiting Earth is a catalyst, awakening something deep inside, the part of us that dares to dream beyond stars, to question reality, and to seek connection in a universe that often feels cold and vast. As we continue, we'll uncover how this discovery might not only reshape our understanding of the cosmos, but also redefine what it means to be human in an ever-expanding multiverse. If you felt something, whether it was awe, fear, or a spark of curiosity, if you've made it all the way here, then you belong in this community. Hit that subscribe button right now, because Professor Paradox 404 is the place where we unravel the mysteries no one else dares to touch. And don't just watch, engage. Drop a comment below saying, "I receive." If this message spoke to you, if it shook something deep inside, your voice matters here. Make sure to leave a like to show you're part of this journey, supporting the search for truth beyond the ordinary. And before you go, don't miss the next video. It's waiting for you right here on the screen. Dive deeper into the enigma, because the story is far from over. Stay curious, and I'll see you there.